All right, folks, I think we may be live in a second. Are we live? We are live. What's up? Check it out, folks. All right, so we're gonna look at some things over here. Um, Here's actually the FEC filings, which actually they can see where they got their money and how they spent their money. And this is called the American Values Pact. Just so you know, the American Values Pact is actually RFK's pact. And let's actually just do the confirmation on that real quick. Just so you know, also, there's some certain people I'm actually have some familiarity with what's going on here. Talk about that in a second, right? The fact that RFK is actually interfacing with Scott Ritter and other problematic people such as Nick Brana, right? Yeah, is actually highly right. Nick Brana is here as a senior advisor and LX director to RFK Jr. So I want to see how much he got paid, right? When the People's Party was such a failure, not running a single candidate except for Cornel West, who ignored many generations of state leaders who told him repeatedly about the theft and sexual abuse running rampant in the People's Party. But he still got a job with RFK. So I'm going to be, there's certain things that I'm looking for specifically. Okay. Um, we're also going to, I also did a little dive here, but we're going to start looking through the numbers here and see how the money's spent. One of the things that's interesting is he received $50 million in donations here. Okay, apparently, right? We're going to look at some of those numbers in a second. Let's borrow some of these receipts, right? These are the contributions, but the individual's only 70,000, right? But there's 50 million. Where, other receipts. Where is this? Okay. So where is this money coming from, right? There's a humongous amount of money that's not necessarily, okay, so Wells Fargo, Amazon, multiple things from Amazon. Interesting. $207.87. Are these your, is this how you spent more or is this how you got money? I think this is how you got money. Let's go and take a look. Abby Rockefeller, interesting. $100,000. Okay, that kind of makes sense. 15. He's got rich friends, right? He's like royalty, right? He's this kind of $250,000 from Chris Ruffer. Interesting. All right, $100,000 from Laura Fisher. So I think these are donations, right? I don't think these are actually let's go back and take a look, right? Okay. These are the contributions, right? So these are actually money going in. Down here is the money going out, total spent, right? But this is the money total raised, money coming in. So we could look at some of the individual contributions over here, okay? And we could see, right, Excalibur, John Volpe, right? And these are $25,000 from Jeff. Dang, okay, these are serious. $15,000 from Skyhorse Publishing. Let's take a look. Oh, interesting. Well, let me look at what Skyhorse Publishing is. This, I want to know what that is. Okay, let's do a quick look for that one. Okay. Yeah, I just used that for the thumbnail. Skyhorse Publishing, doors on indoor sports, adventure, nature, country living, politics. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's good. All right, so you see some Fauci stuff over here, right? Wuhan cover up. So there's some books by RFK or about RFK, right? This is written by Dick Russell writing about RFK. Okay. What is Talos Press? I think I've heard of that as well too. What is this? I don't know why I heard of that, but there's okay, interesting. Anyways, let's go back to the taking a look over here. So we see the money came in from Skywars Publishing once again. Several donations there. Okay. Put that up right there. Okay, 19,000, 4,000. Maybe that's his publishing company, right? That's possible. Okay. 25,000 from okay, these people over here. All right, thank you. These are contributions from individuals or PACs or party committees. We're going to talk about the PACs and party committees in a hot second, okay? Let's go back and take a look over here. So that's $66,000 in the itemized individual contributions. And then there's $50 million. Okay, the $27,300, I'm not really worried about that, but $50 million. Well, let's see where these other receipts are coming from. Okay. Abby Rockefeller gave $100,000. Okay, let's go look at some. Let's expand to 200. There will only be 250. 246 entries. So 50 million within 246 entries, there's going to have to be some chunks here, right? Robert Bishop, interesting. Thomas Silverman. 1 million from Mark Gordon. Let's see who Mark Gordon is. Wait a second, okay? Mark Gordon, okay. Creator of LimeWire. Okay, interesting. That's a peer-to-peer group. Okay, so that's kind of like he donated $1 million. He's based in New York. Quite a bit of money there, buddy. All right, so let's go back and take a look. Interesting. LimeWire big donation. Million, 5 million. Oh my goodness. Timothy Mellon. Let's see who Timothy Mellon is. Okay. 10,000, 70,000. Okay, Timothy Mellon. That was interesting. 105,000. Okay. Timothy Mellon, right? Let's go back to the Mellon thing. How do you spell Timothy Mellon? 2 L's. Okay. Melon. Timothy Melon. Okay. Who was Trump's new mega donor? But he was actually the RFK's mega donor, right? 465 million into the 24 election, making him the top donor fueling outside spending ups this year. Wow, that is pumping. Yeah. Donated more to Trump than Elon Musk did. Okay, interesting. So let's see a rail magnet. Okay, railroads. Interesting, interesting. I actually have a friend that works for the railroad, and remember that the railroad did not actually get a labor deal, right? Andrew Mellon, heir to the Mellon banking fortune. He's got $14.1 billion. He's giving $100 million at a time. That's quite a bit. What might he want from these people, right? We know that RFK is known to be like an environmental stuff like that. Nearly all the money to Republicans. A defense fund to cover the cost of against illegal immigration. Strictest anti-illegal immigration. Okay, so he doesn't like illegal immigration. He gave to Donald Trump, and he's the sixth and fifth most prolific donor in the U.S., spending 60 to 47. So this is interesting, right? American values with RFK, and with a large donation from Gavin, together with a large donation from billionaire Gavin DeBecker, account for 97% of the donations until 2023. Then some more came in, right? Okay, so let's take a look over here. There was some other $100 million. Let's look at Gavin DeBecker right quick. An American security specialist and author. Okay, security specialist. Is he, okay, not make any assumptions. Elizabeth Taylor's assistant, U.S. Marshal Service, Mosaic Threat Assessment, he worked for the CIA. What? Screen threats to senior vessels of CIA. He invested as stalker for Olivia Newton-John and other celebrities. And he's worked with a bunch of celebrities. He's been appointed to the Department of Justice. He's the advisor for the anti-bullying. He said to use the Secret Service for protective intelligence and threat assessment. So he may be getting some type of Okay, DeBecker is the guy who accused the Saudi Arabian government of hacking Bezos' phone, apparently. And he's working for Jeff Bezos, really? Oh, he has worked for him. Interesting. He has worked. After the National Park, published a story about Bezos' marital affair. Interesting. He financed Cuomo. He financed Ron Johnson. And RFK, 4.5 mil. Okay. And 10 mil. Dang. To RFK. And then had 9.65 returned to him. Okay, that's interesting too. American Values Public both confirmed this was bridge funding, meaning it could be returned if not needed or used. Okay. Expert witness testimony, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go back and take a look at, interesting. So, well, that was enlightening, right? 5 million. Yeah, I did want to see what was up with that, right? Okay, 20,000, stuff like that. But there are some I guess you could say kingmakers, right? That are really pumping out the dollars. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be another 100 over here. 50,000, 70,000. Barbara Bishop. But I have the names I reckon. Democracy Demands Debate. Interesting. LLC. $25,000. Okay. These may be also interesting. Mary Holland. Okay, do you know Mary Holland? $2,500. She maxed out, I believe. No, other people max out way more, but 2,500 is a significant amount. Mary Holland is actually in the organization. CSI Productions. I also recognize $4 million from Nicole Shanahan. Okay, that made the news. And another $4 million from this thing called Planeta Management. Okay, we're gonna get off this. Well, we don't. This is probably like Planeta Management. Let's take a look. There's only 2 pages here, right? Planeta Management. Gavin DeBecker. Okay, so look at Planeta Management. Oh, this is Nicole Shanahan. So Nicole Shanahan really gave twice, right? So Planeta Management is Nicole Shanahan. So it's 4 mil from Nicole and then 4 mil from Nicole again. Okay. Gavin DeBecker, already we saw earlier one. We looked him up already. $100,000, $200,000 from Bison Valley. Interesting. But those millionaires will really stand out, right? Okay, 5 million from 10 million. Okay, last page here. Gavin DeBecker. Ooh, okay. Timothy Mellon again, right? We see these names. Gavin DeBecker and Timothy Mellon again and again. Gave several amounts. And remember that I think almost 10 mil was returned, right? At some point, apparently. Gavin DeBecker again for 5 million. Dang, Timothy Mellon for another 5 million. These guys are really pumping in that money. So we can see that, wow. He's like, yo, I need another 5 mil. I need another 5 mil. Like, yo, I got you. I got you. All right. Let's go and see how the money was spent. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. Operating expenditures, independent expenditures was 10 mil. Okay. And we can see actually, there's actually, I believe, 10 mil left over. Ending cash on hand, they got over $10 million. So we're good. They started with the half mil and they have 29 debt. So they're still sitting on 10 mil. So where does that 10 mil go, right? When they have the cash on hand, we're going to look over here at this article right here. Where does, when presidential campaigns end, what happens to the leftover money? Okay. So the thing is that this article says that they could pay what's owed, right? They could save for the future, but they're not allowed to pay for like personal expenses. But there's a way to slush the money out. We're about to get to that, right? So he can transfer, right? If he once his presidential campaign has paid off debts, he can transfer the remaining money to his senatorial reelection campaign funds. Okay, so remember that the thing is that this is used, I believe, in New York City, right? There's something called matching funds, and people will stack the money up. They'll stack the money up year after year, multiplying their money until they can have like a big push, and actually combine the money and then have a serious budget and actually try to win. So that's just another tactic that's used. Sharing the wealth. Okay. People who drop out can donate their money to other campaigns or candidates. There are no limits on how much they can give the national, state, or local party committee, such as the DNC. So they can return the money back to their, party bosses, right? They can give the money, and this is probably a big reason why, right? Party bosses have so much control over candidates, right? Because this discretionary fund right here could be a lot of money. Now we see RFK has 10 mil, right? Remember, he's independent though, and Nick Brown is around that. We're going to sniff around that. What's going on there too? They can give to state and local candidates, depending on state campaign finance laws, up to $2,000 to each or one more candidates for federal office. $2,000, that's it. Okay. They can also donate surplus funds to charity. Okay, but a lot of charities are actually not-for-profit industrial complex that's actually used to they're not supposed to do political work, okay, because they're not like, 513, like they're not like, legally supposed to do that. But let's be real, folks. If your funding's coming from a political source, you're not going to stop people from getting involved with the political stuff. And they're going to do political stuff. It's just what it is. It's ridiculous to, I mean, the law should be there, I guess, and it slows things down a bit, but let's be real, folks, right? If your funding source is determined from such and such a thing, that's what you're going to pay attention to. And that's what you're going to care about. And legally or not, there's shenanigans going on, I guarantee it. Okay, so he made a college scholarship fund. Who's winning the scholarship fund? That's interesting. All right. They can do nothing and just keep the cash in the bank. Republicans and Democrats alike had as much as $100 million in unused campaign funds just waiting for count holders to decide what to do. If the person really doesn't want all that cash on hand, the law is vague on what's next to be used for any other lawful purpose besides personal use. Okay, so they could fund a document archive for like a friend. Okay, they could do events, right, to promote their brands and stuff like that. And this is actually what I believe is going on with the People's Party. Let's go and take a look. Remember, they collected $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Okay, so I'm quite interested. Anyway, let's go back to over here. So let's go back to fish around in the money over here. So disbursements, it's the total spent. Okay, let's go and take a look over here at some of these categories here. Start with the small stuff. The other federal operating expenditures. Okay. Transfer audit deposit and error receipt disclosed. Okay, 25,000 spending. Okay. Communications consultants. Okay, oh, here's some names here. Alexandra Perez. Interesting. Okay, is this actually Alexandra Perez? Wait a second. Do I know this person? Is this person actually, I saw her with a, I actually have a video on my channel. I'm going to show that in a second, right? Maybe she got paid to do that. Let's take a look again. I have a video on my channel called Cafecito Break. Here you could see they have American values right here, right? And I do believe, okay, so maybe they got paid 600. That's not that much. It's not that little. It's a decent amount. Okay. Let's go back and take a look right here. Alexander Perez. I think that's them. Okay, there's the Perez sisters. Yes, I think it's them for real, for real. Yeah, they got a Freedom Chariot, right? Yeah. All right. $600. Eh? Okay. When was that? Do they have that information? December 15th. And inadvertently paid from contribution account due to bank error. Okay, so they paid from another thing. Okay. So they took some pictures on December. I don't, what happened December 15th? Let's say that. Okay. I don't see any events, so they, I don't know, they took some pictures of something, $600. Okay, look, that's fine, right? I mean, are they professional photographers? I mean, also like, being there all day, stuff like that. I mean, damn. Okay, like I imagine, let's go on. Who else? Like Leah Watson. I think that's also a name that I know, right? But I'm gonna leave that alone. Kevin Hilton, communications consulting. Okay. Do I know some of these people? We're gonna look at them up. Rose Angel. Okay, that's $1,000 for photographs. That's the other sister. Okay. Wow. Congratulations. Brock Smith. Sim Billen. Okay. That's it. Wait a minute. Okay. So this is little money right here. Okay. We're going to go and take a look at the bigger money. 56,000. Contributions to other committees. Okay. Libertarians, they gave some money to them. Maybe they can pass the money around when they leave. 1,700, 15,000 to the Libertarians. Interesting. They did make a play. The party's kind of split on whether they want to support, I think what's her name? Angela McArdle is trying to like go the route with RFK and Trump. And there's another branch, right? I could show the Facebook of there's a lot of people who are unhappy and say they should be supporting Chase Oliver, right? And that makes sense. He's the Libertarian candidate, but it is what it is. But the chair of the party, right, is actually selecting, non-Libertarian candidates. So it is what it is. But I think that Trump and RFK also made a play. They went to the Libertarian National Convention and tried to get endorsed. So it's not like they did nothing, right? Like they were somehow involved. Independent expenditures. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're support. Okay, who's getting paid here? Okay, pay Google, Meta. Okay, they're maybe buying ads here, right? Print full. Okay, they're printing some things. $200, $1,500. These are like signs and stuff, right? This is probably advertising. Build a sign. Okay. Chicago Printworks, $300. Okay. Meta Printworks putting out signs, doing some shipping here. $500 in shipping. I could say that that's not completely out of the realm of possibility, right? Is there going to be payroll here? Well, once again, where's Nick Braun at? I want to know. Okay, we're going to put 100 on the page so you can really go through these faster. There's only 257 entries, so if I put 100 pages, it's only like 2.5 pages, right? So, okay. Google, Meta, Print Folder. Okay, Chicago, but Printworks, okay. TPS Engage, FedEx, Getty Images, $2,000. What is that? Okay. They might have bought some of their own pictures, right? There's usually they're 2,500. They like paying my money for pictures, right? iStock will pay $12 for that. Okay, Positive Promotions 800. American Guerrilla Marketing $50,000. Damn, I'm doing all this doing a lot of unpaid work here. It is what it is, though. Some people charge for doing these kind of services, but I'm using it for other things, right? I'm getting my hold space. Okay, they're probably doing some kind of like kind of storage, $30,000. Okay, CBS Broadcasting, $6 million. Damn. TV advertising. Okay, advertising. Let's go to the top. Okay, sticker meal. Right, yeah, it's pretty popular. And by the way, just looking at these things, right? If I ever ran my own campaign, I would see where they spent their money. I'd say they probably have better prices, right? Damn, $5,000 in stickers. I mean, I get it. Right? National campaign, 300. Creator and company, Skyhorse Publishing. Okay, that's remember that from before. $54. That's it. Okay, they bought from Skyhorse Publishing. Skyhorse Publishing they paid in and they paid in and out. So I mean, I guess that could happen. Little Let's see what this ties between Skyhorse Publishing and RFK because they were publishing some of his books, right? So allhiphop.llc. What is this? Okay. So what was that again? We're looking at the LC group. Skyhorse, right? Okay. Okay, its founder house helped Kennedy mount a bid. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be directly owned by RFK. Maybe, yeah. Who owns? Let's take a look. Owner. Tony Lyons. Okay. This is him. Have I ever seen him at an event? Okay, this is Tony Lyons, right? Okay, interesting. Okay. let's move on right along. There's some names I'm surprised that I don't see, right? Like there's also Children Health Defense Funds. No, the American Values Pact, there are people who work for this. I'm looking for their names, right? So this is I'm looking more for payroll. But they can be paid through, right? All hip hop is probably a consulting agency, right? So and also it's possible that Nick Brown is hiding right behind like maybe Boston Globe or Concord Monitor. But actually this is New Hampshire, right? And the fact of the matter is that Brown is from Virginia. So he's paying the bank what? Why would you pay a bank $27,000? Maybe he bought some money orders or something, right? It just seems a little odd to pay the bank. Maybe it's a deposit? Creative Destruction Media. Okay, I'm gonna ask some of my friends that are like in the Michael Caine. Okay, do you like $5,000? Okay, Michael Caine's actually he's Teachers for Choice, and Michael Caine, just so you know, had avoided me for quite some time. And recently he started to interact just a little bit more, and I did notice that almost all of the RFK related people were actually avoiding me for a while, and probably because Nick Bonner was involved, right? Once again, I'm quite interested to find out why he hired Nick Brana, right? Well, probably because to make Jimmy Dore happy, right? Email plans, okay. $12,000. Yeah, it is expensive to send a lot of emails. It sure is. Yeah, $300,000 they spent on newspaper ads. That does make sense. I mean, there's not a lot of newspapers, but they're running a campaign. So what are you going to do, right? You got to get the word out somehow. There are some communities where maybe still making sense. Creative Destruction Media. Okay. Quite a bit of money is paid into the bank. Right? Dow Jones. Wall Street Journal. Okay. Oh, he's buying advertising. Okay, that makes sense. Media. Okay. Printing. That's all that I'm comfortable with him spending money on printing and advertising stuff, right? Because it's a campaign. What do you expect, right? Okay. So, oh yeah, I was also I don't think I got to the part of the thing yet where I was talking about like what happens to the money that gets left over, sharing the wealth. Okay. Um, unused campaign funds. Oh yeah, I did cover all that. Okay, so this is all done. So let's go back and fish around to see a little bit more of the money. I do want to see about this money to Nick Brana. They didn't pay him. Okay. Other disbursements, 30 mil. Okay, did we go through that already? Individual refunds. Okay, I thought you refunded like almost 10 million at some point, right? Okay. I think Brana got paid more than 50,000. So let's compare the amount that Brana got paid versus right. Oh, Perez got 1,000. Yeah, and we looked at that before. I don't see Michael Caine got more. Not so much more. I do not see Brana here anywhere. There's other names I would expect to see, like Michael Gilmore. I know he's also working for the PAC as well. I wonder if I could do a search. Okay. Vendor name or ID. Okay, we'll make it 100. Sorry, folks, that's a little bit harder to watch yet because I'm organized. I don't have so much time. I don't see any information about how much Brana was paid. He may have disguised himself under these groups, like an LSIG group. There's a lot of this type of thing, Impact PBS. There's a lot of cloaking. Also, another interesting thing is I had a video, right, I'm looking for Accelerate 2020. And wait a minute, I think Accelerate 2020 is in the open secrets. Give me a second. Okay. RFK campaign $10 million to consultant who ballot access was arrested. Trent Poole, after a woman said he had assaulted her. I told you Trent Poole was no good. Yo, for real, right? Oh my goodness. Let's look at this one. Okay. I should definitely write that. This is ridiculous. Wow. Hope you're proud of yourself. Trent Poole, good job, buddy. Well, he kind of disappeared. I told Trent Poole not to mess with me. There was complaints about Trent Poole all over the Tulsi community. You'll see me. I'm not surprised at all, right? Let's go back to my video right here. Okay. Yeah, he's a consultant for, yeah, where's he on the paperwork? Let's go to meeting with the RFK right here. Local candidates. I see. I'm when I get inside. So I bring in, I no local candidates. I'm bringing the wrongfully incarcerated. I'm bringing people who are about to face an eviction from their homes, right? And then, he could actually, we could mobilize the community for RFK if he helped us, but he did not. He never responded. This guy's also of interest right here. Yeah, he's a Democrat, and he was associated with something called, what is it called again? New Leaf Democrats. Oh yeah. That's what I said. Don't ever fuck me, and I don't fuck you. Yeah. Angered by unfair treatment of Tulsi Gabbard during the 2020 election cycle. So apparently he got arrested. Damn, right? And that's well, interesting. Okay, interesting. Well, okay. All right. This dude was a mess for real. He told me to pee in a phone booth while I was wearing my Tulsi shirt. Are you crazy? He's 37. Okay, interesting. He was a real arrogant piece of shit. And he was also like inviting like young ladies to his place and stuff. Like, come on, man. And lying to us and all kinds of the crazy stuff. Okay, surrounded by far right supporters of Trump. Okay, it is what it is. Oh, Trent Poole. Oh, wow. He's there again. Yeah, this guy caused mad problems. Okay. Defiance Media. Paid almost, yeah, he was paid almost $10 million. Where is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He fans the name Trent. Well, he's gonna be freed, right? Yeah, now that he's kind of but it's not just that, right? It's also like a history of kind of like out of control behavior, right? Because it's not just him at Jan 6, right? Yeah, but it's also him like assaulting women and stuff like that. So okay, I knew that guy was problems. Ridiculous. Anyways, that was interesting. So once again, it's called Accelerate 2020, right? That's how it found these things because Trend Pool is Accelerate 20. Well, I'm about to find that in a second. Okay. To fund ballot access efforts. Okay. Also showed dwindling small dollar donations. Yeah, but he's getting 5 million, 5 million here. Oh, he's running the, yeah, get $8 million. Yeah, we saw the two $4 million donations, right? Included 404,000 pages from Gavin DeBecker. Online advertising. Yeah. Okay. Where is Accelerate? Give me a second. Aha. They paid more than $2.2 million to Accelerate. But if you take a look at Accelerate's like history, right? Like they never were paid so much before. All of a sudden they got paid so much money. They did previous work for planets of both parties. I showed this in another video, right? We see that Trent is prone to like kind of like you know, look, I don't like the guy, right? So I could uncover other things, but let's take the open secrets here. We can see once again, right? I showed this in the video, but let's go again, right? Almost 5.4 million. They also work for Marianne Williamson. She's also part of this whole like elitist crew. Nikki Haley, I don't really know. Tim Scott, okay, working with Republicans. But if we take a look in the 22 election cycle, right? 5,200,000. Before they were making like 20,000. So they went like 10 times. They grew their business by 10 times. That's amazing. And then when we go down to 2020, right? Another president's candidate, Tulsi Gabbard, which they started, there's nothing 2018, nothing 2016. From 5,200,000, Tulsi gave him almost, a little bit more than 200,000, 300, 400,000, right? Yeah. But Brock Pierce gave the big money. Also weird, right? There's also been weird ties going on between there. There's a whole rabbit hole here, folks, right? Okay, so once again in the FEC filing, where is Accelerate 2020? They paid 2 mil, right? It should be in these logs here. Maybe I'm just not looking right. Maybe it's disguised somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go and do a text search. Give me a second. Okay, so we see nothing for 200 to 257. Let's go to the previous page. Oh, we found, okay, Accelerate. Okay, should pop up. No, 0. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, this is 1 to 100, so it's better be on this page. It is not on this page. Okay, what? These are the independent expenditures, which were actually over, I think, 50 mil. If he paid them 2 mil, it can't come from here. It can't come. It's got to come. The 2 mil. If you spend 2 mil, it's other disbursements. Okay. Was in the other? Did I look at that already? I think I did. Independent, and these are the two big ones, right? Let me look at the independent. Meta printful. Now another thing that another thing that I was really felt weird about, like Trent Poole, was the thing that he was put in charge of the phone banking for Tulsi Gabbard, right? But the thing is that the week before, during the most important time of the election season, the whole entire phone banking system went down. It was real bad, yeah. And once again, he pissed off people all over the nation. I have actually some things that I have recorded, and I could always pull those out, but this guy. Prince also knows that things weren't necessarily cool between me and Trent Poole. And you can see it in the video. You could see the all right, tough guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think so. So, all right, that's interesting. Look at the top one. Okay, look at this one more time. I really want to find this. I also want to. Okay, Uber, Shopify, JetBlue. Okay, no, this looks like new stuff. Hold up. This may be where we find it. Okay, 3,000 entries. Yeah, this is definitely one. Okay. Oh, Brock. Did I see Brock's name? We're gonna look for these. Hold up. Okay. Uber, Delta, Gray Hotel, Uber, Gray Hotel, Nation Builder. Okay, how much you spend Nation Builder? 200. That's it. 200. Okay. Uber, Whitby Hotel. Just so you know, I actually have a competitor to Nation Builder, which is called Lifeline. Who's that? have competitor to, oh, we're going to start looking at the dollar amounts here to really try to find big numbers. Yeah. Oh, I also want to find Nick Braun. Yeah. Let's find out how much Braun got paid. I want to know. Oh, we should also go over Cornel West some. I know some people that are volunteering for him, and we can see where the money went there, right? There's a little shenanigans going on here. It's ridiculous. I don't see Bronny here. Freedom Fest. Oh, that was interesting. He bought $2,000 in event tickets. So this is something that I actually dived down this rabbit hole for a second, right? Because I was like, why is he right? Yeah, because it jumped out right to $21,000. Also, we see a lot of payments to this bank, which is a little bit weird, right? That payment, I don't know what this is, right? That could be anything, right? But for some reason, there's kind of debts and stuff. Okay, good food fighter. Okay, he got a refund. He got into a restaurant, spent like maybe he took out the crew. I'm not mad at that, right? Take care of your peoples. GoDaddy, right? Hundreds of dollars, maybe bought a domain name. Okay. Ballot Freedom Fund, $500,000. Okay, remember that the ballot access is something that Trent Poole, aka Accelerate, is working on. But once again, let's go back to that those tickets, right? That show, Freedom Fest, because so I went to look up what Freedom Fest is. Was it here? Yeah, here's Freedom Fest. Okay, so here we see this kind of like show, and this was June 11th to the 14th. They had a bunch of corporate sponsors, and there's also American Culture Project, right? Hope Text, blah blah blah. Let's see their officials. Those are the official sponsors. Free and Equal. Okay, Free and Equal had money to give to these people. Free and Equal is part of this whole entire ecosystem, right? Of big money, and they have like C-SPAN and stuff like that. They imitated my work of having like an independent third party candidates, which I think it's good, but they're actually only allowing the aristocrats in that space to participate. Steve Forbes said that this is a great idea. He's a co-ambassador. Okay. Once again, it's a world of the rich. Let's go and look at their featured speakers. Speaker lineup. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay, it's loading right now. Okay. Oh, the presidential debate. Yeah, I remember talking about free and equal because that's why they're sponsoring it, right? Ice-T. Wow, they bought them celebrities. All right. Spike Cohen. I heard of this guy. Okay. Black Guns Matter, apparently. Okay. John Mackey, Steve Forbes, Spike Cohen, Justin Amash. We know that Larry Sharp actually has a, remember that we're looking at for RFK, and Larry Sharp, I believe, got hired as a consultant for RFK. So he's another name we're going to be looking for. Rob Schneider. Remember that Rob Schneider is also appearing at the Rage Against the War Machine, what's the other one? Rescue the Republic. So they probably met each other at this event, and they get to know each other. Let's see the speaker lineup. Okay. Ice-T, you see RFK speaking there. So they bought $2,000 worth of tickets, and they may have given out to their friends and family, right, to attend this. Jill Stein is here. You know, Jill Stein's incredibly problematic. And I was looking to see if Nick Brana was here. I did not see Nick Brana here. But he's getting to meet all these people. Chase Oliver is here. Larry Sharp is here. Steve Forbes is here. This is Massey is here. And let's take a look at some of the other people that I started to become interested in. So I started to look at some of these like Wrong Speak Publishing, Brett Weinstein. We know that he's also around this whole space. So there was this guy, a motivational speaker, okay, together. So I decided to look at one of these guys to see what they were about. And we could look up another one as well, right? But what kind of people speak at these events? So let's try to find an activist right quick. The Sweaty Penguin. Interesting. Okay. Sure. It's freedom. Okay. There was also some other like really weird stuff, like something called like Hookers for Health or something. Okay. Rachel Chu contributed Young Voices. Okay. Are there any other East Asians? Probably not. Okay, so one guy, but I was going through this whole entire page right here, and I did actually come across what is this? Oh, look, I had opened this. Oh, JP Kirby, right? So I was scrolling on the page. This is the same thing, and I saw student rights. So just so you know, student rights is actually an issue that I'm actually taking on right now. Oh, Chatterbait is here, right? What is it? You know what I mean? Like I was like, really? Oh, this is the one, yeah. Hookers for healthcare. Okay. Angela McArdle, right? Chair of the Libertarian Party. And once again, so this is like, a lot of rich CEOs and hookers for healthcare. I mean, it's just not a good, it's like a weird combination, right? Like it's kind of like it's a schmooze fest of the rich and powerful, right? Or the people who get to be adjacent to them. Anyways, I'm not going to even bother looking her up. I could, yeah, but this guy's student rights, once again, that was interesting to me. So I said, I know someone who's actually right. Let me look up this organization. So I looked up this guy. I clicked on the link, and this came up. So this really doesn't tell me that much. The super PAC, right? GP mega donor. Okay, we already did exploration on that. Here we're going to look at right now JP Kirby, his Facebook page. And when we look at his actual site, right? Like when you look at my Facebook page, it's basically littered with all kinds of activism stuff. I am a tortured soul that needs activism to make things happen. Oh, look, Dennis is also his friend, right? Okay, he's actually a percent in the Libertarian Party. So, okay, he's talking about Hawk to a girl, stuff like that. Okay. What be the response to Trump? Okay, so it's lightly political. His wife is there, that's cool. And he talking about the liberty, right? Don't tread on me, so that's cool. He's pretty devoted to liberty, I guess. Pop, can't repel pops of that magnitude. Okay, not sure what that is. So that's okay, right? He's allowed to have a personal life. He doesn't have to be completely obsessed with activism like me. It's not necessarily 100% healthy. But he does have an organization, right? We're really trying to find out the student rights organization. So let's go and take a look. I clicked on this link and I got this right here. So this is the student rights organization. J. Tiberius. Okay, we're going to close that right now. Do you know J. Tiberius? It's 6 in the morning, dude. At 7 in the morning. Okay. Student rights want to hear more. Human respect on campus. Political conflict machine spectrum saying that we have to shut down expressions free speech zones because they were about right-wing students speaking their minds. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't like woke people shutting people down. Then he has application for to be an activist coach. Okay. What is this coach achieved? What is their body of work? What are they really, who knows, right? So we see a bunch of these legal counsel. We see a bunch of staff over here, right? Board members that are being advertised, right? Experienced fundraiser is definitely important. Okay. And that's really what seems that is near the top. Dedicated high dollar fundraiser, right? Yeah. And the political activist, but the fundraising comes first for a lot of political parties, right? Because other people can use that money for whatever they want. So it's liquid and it's more easily transferable. Is it all bad? No. Is it all good? No, right? Um, this guy's 23 years in professional politics is what I like better. Runs successful campaigns, political operations, right? Who knows if it's true, but this is actually the type of qualifications that I'm really looking more for. So, okay. They accept cryptocurrency. Okay. Proud to announce our most recent victory at University of North Texas. Previous approach codes allowed leftist mobs to shut down free speech. So people want to be able to, they don't want people to use certain words and they want to use certain words like, okay. Longtime Liberty Warrior has joined the student rights team as their chief development officer. Okay. Forcing people to not speak using horses. Okay, so you can see the cops on the horses and they probably, ride up on the students and don't really talk with them because there's, horse in the way of, the officer. It's hard to speak with them because they're sitting high up. So, all right, region. Now they have students have the rights to defend themselves with tasers. Okay, and they're at LibertyCon, looking pretty cool and hanging out, talking with the celebrities and the famous people I'm not mad. But okay. I just wanna compare this to my own work real quick. Okay, let's see. Let's go to this over here. I do have a group here, Activist Coalition. So here I'm talking about Goldman Sachs devoting to the donating money to the People's Forum. This is my protest from earlier today. Caleb Maupin, oh my God, sex offender. I'm gonna put some posts about my confrontations with that. It's talking about who put that? Why not worry about the election? Interesting. Yeah, I forgot what he said. I'm not always on board with what this guy says, but sometimes he has some things to say. The housing voucher. I do housing, activism. Oh yeah, I don't like Kamala Harris. We had a presidential debate. That was pretty cool. Johnny Rivers, thanks for posting on my group. I really appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Former Green Party candidate. Here he's another one of my activist friends. No, I was posting activist friends where he actually something NYCHA HUD. NYCHA, okay, HUD, yeah. So this is actually more public housing stuff from my folks in public housing. Okay, I do more than housing, right? This is actually my friend who actually has worked with Serpico, talking about how he went undercover in New York City Chinatowns and it's underworld of gangs and corrupt cops. Pretty cool. This is me talking about the quality of food in prisons, or is it food? No, this is in prison, right? Prison riot radio. So student loan justice, right? That's another issue that I work on. Not as deeply, presidential debates, stuff like that, right? So, yeah, this is Steve Lee again here. Let me like this. Yeah, my guy right there. Okay. Theo is confronting things over there. And we had an AAPI for Trump event, right? So, doing, also co-promoting Chinchilla Jonizi and Mutio John Saburo. Some wrongfully incarcerated activists that are working on that issue, right? Okay. So, I'm having a mural, right? I'm trying to get at them and get some concessions out of them. So, in some ways, they are more accomplished. In some ways, I think that my work is also pretty solid, though. They are actually changing policy on college campuses, right? Like, I don't even know if I could be successful in getting, not that I necessarily want to, but I don't know if I would be successful in getting students to be able to carry tasers around. Not saying, well, it's just a little off. So the money multiplied by so much, though, yeah. $300,000, right? That was for U.S. president's campaign. $700,000 from Brock Pierce. Who even knows who that is? We're gonna talk with someone soon. Um, I wonder if she'll do it on camera. But here we got $5.4 million. Okay. Crave Fish Bar. Okay. That's not an it's $500,000 ballot freedom funds. Okay, that could be them. Uber Southwest, New York City Taxi. Okay. 22. Yeah. Zombie strategies. Silent partner. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Uber. Okay, we're looking at the dollar amounts, right? Out of this little amount. Okay, Legacy, RK, Biggs, David Talbot, Consortium Marketing. Oh, this is going to be Larry Sharp. This is like his manager. Okay, so just so you know. Yeah, like I said, they could hide the names through other things, right? You're not going to see Larry Sharp's. How much did he get again? Let me type in Consortium. Hold up. Okay, $8,000. Okay, that's a decent amount. Clowning around entertainment. What? Jane Wondercar. Blake Fleetwood. Interesting. I know that name. Thanks. United Airlines. All right. ERA events. Okay. Larry got paid too? $25,000? Okay. So that's why he would keep his mouth shut about Nick Brana, right? Like he knew about I gave Larry a lot of problems about Nick Brana. So he did have me on the show and say that, it's possible that these conspiracy theories might be true, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so, but Michael Caine got paid about 5,000. Okay, we're finding the names here of the money. Black Flame Media. That sounds familiar, but they didn't get that much money. Emerald Eagle. What is that? I wonder if Brana will be here directly. Once again, he could be hiding for different things, but Larry Sharp got HEs. Okay. Let's go to the next page. Oh, there's so much here. Give butter. Hotels.com. To Kansas McDonald. Who is this? $15,000. Pretty sizable. It's even more than Larry Sharp. Chad Rugfield. John Zogby Strategies. Okay. I wonder if RFK went on the Larry Sharp show. We're going to take a look at that in a moment, right? Yeah. I mean, if you gave me like that much $1,000, like I could definitely, you want to do what you can for them. So United Independence, $20,000, they bought event tickets. Okay. I don't think a lot of people want to, is that how they, oh my, I got it. Oh my goodness. United Independence, I actually was complaining about, right? The United, okay, let me show you that. Yup. So the thing is that you'll see the pictures here, and I think this is also where I found Nick Brana was on here too, right? 51% claim is independent, and a lot of groups are now front-facing and Asian American, right? Like PSL and stuff like that. That's a pretty pro advertisement right there. Just so you know, when Chris Light had his first event, right, because Nick Brana was there, I emailed every single attendee, including Deepak, right, about the abuses of what's his name, Nick Brana, and the stolen money and theft and stuff. But yeah, that really just did not really. They didn't care. They want the big names like Andrew Yang, right? Even though there's serious problems with, once again, right, Yang as well. But they invite them to their celebrity fest, and that's really, I can understand too. They want to sell tickets. They were charging quite a bit of money. What is it? Did they get sponsors? We're gonna take a look. Oh, they did get sponsors. Ford Party American Values. Okay, so they did actually buy all those tickets, right? So I guess you could say they're a sponsor. And this way they can actually redistribute the money to their friends who will actually do events and then spend the money back on them. So it becomes like a loop. I'm starting to understand, right? See what's going on here. Okay. So if you want to get in the party, you cannot be talking about certain things that would endanger, right? So, and they need this event to be accessible. They don't want to have to buy all the tickets, but they can because they got donations from other people. But once again, the People's Party was collecting $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Is he taking that money and fueling that into this system right here? They might be willing to look the other way, right? If they're not personally injured by it. But I'm raising holy hell out here. And I'm giving hell to everybody in New York City until that money is accounted for. If you're willing to let $20,000 to $30,000 get stolen per month, okay, how can we put you in trust you, right? Oh, you have an Asian American here showing the Mito, right? Okay. Mindset coach. Okay. If we're going to talk about independent national stuff, right? I had the only third party independent national debates in New York City in the 21 election cycle. I have a lot of other work too, but what is their qualifications? What have they achieved? It's questionable. Yeah. So anyways, what was that one? Oh yeah, I went to go look at mine. So all right, let's keep looking around here. Future self, blah 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 blah. Let's look for the big money tickets, $32,000. They have future self productions. What is that? I don't think that's Nick Braun. $20,000 is quite a sizable amount. 30,000. John Gilmore, 12,500. Yeah, remember I told you John Gilmore? Yeah. And he deserves it. He's actually a pretty good worker, but $12,000? Damn, that's pretty hefty. I'm not mad, but 15,000 for Larry Sharp. Okay, was that multiple times? Just gonna take a look. I'm about to do a search for Ron and Michael Caine for 5,000. Yeah, it's basically paid on how famous you are. That's I can see what's going on here. Yeah. Your brand reputation, I guess it is what it is. But Brana has a horrible reputation. We're about to go over that info, but we're gonna keep looking here. Zoom, okay. Blake Fleetwood, Digital Pros. Okay, well, I have more ammo, right, to send to the Trump campaign about, right, this Trent Poole guy and other problematic people around RFK stuff, like just doing stupid shit. Like, I'm sniffing everywhere, man. There's some weird stuff going on here. Sniffing it down. Silent Partner, 6,000. All right, what is that? Emerald Eagle. This Emerald Eagle keeps popping up. Yeah, I want to see what this Emerald Eagle is. Hold up, I'm gonna look that up. What have you accomplished? What do you know? Why are you in this business? I want to know. Emerald Eagle Scholars Program. Okay, I don't think it's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I think it's probably the Scholars Program. Okay. Tuition and mandatory fees to academically highly talented motivation students. And why are they pumping money? Why are they getting paid like crazy? Emerald Eagle Scholars. This is a Texas resident thing. Maybe it's something else. Let's take a look at the name of the company again. Emerald Eagle, is it Scholars? LLC. Okay, let me try LLC. Maybe that's gonna make it a little bit more clear. LLC. Oh, it might be a airplane. Doesn't he like to ride airplanes and stuff? Okay. Aircraft license. So, okay. Do you have a private jet? Oh, private jet? All right, shit. I mean, you got millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? I mean, if you want to impress someone, I guess you go up in a jet, right? So, okay. The private jet. Hey. Emerald Eagle. Now it makes sense, right? Because you're flying in the sky. Okay. $15,000. Interesting. Nikos Biggs, Chris Blows. That's quite a bit of money. Who's this guy? Ooh, why you gotta get a funky name, man? Your name is mad long. Hard to look it up. 4,000, 8,000. Genesis Brands, 8,000. Okay. Snell and Wilmer. That sounds like legal fee type stuff. Communications consulting. Let's see what I'll look for Brana. Okay, Trello. I heard of Trello. Kind of like email. Okay, let's see. Okay, did not. Let's find Accelerate. Nothing. Okay, next page. John Gilmore again for another 12,000. Was he paid $12,500 a month? Whoa, bro. We're gonna look that up in a second. Yeah, that's quite a bit. It's quite a bit, right? I know John Gilmore is good, but I thought we get $12,500 for the campaign, not per month. We're gonna look at that again. Gavin DeBecker. Yeah, I remember that name from before. Yeah, he's like some kind of super wealthy guy who's like pumping in big time money. So, but is he getting paid? No, no, no. This is the money going out, right? This is people get. They're paying this money out. Oh, they're paying money out to Becker. They might have that might be a refund, but it may be miscalculated. But the Becker is supposed to be contributing, not necessarily getting paid. Let's see what he was paid for, consulting or something. Refund. Oh yeah, the refund. Yeah, it's a refund. Exactly. Okay. Everything gonna add up, folks. 8,000 for Jay Mudakar. Brightleaf. Yep, to be taxi. DoorDash. Nothing really here. We're about to go to the next page. SteamYard. Okay. And there's no really super big purchases here. Spectre Global. Sounds like some spook stuff. Let's see. Let's see what Spectre Global is. Okay. Global Risk Solutions. Management Consulting Services. Financial Investigation. Actually, someone from the, um, you know, Clinton, from the RFK campaign. I always say Clinton, but the RFK campaign, right? He walked up to me and he was like, I was telling about Nick Brana. And it was like, did Nick Brana steal from the RFK campaign? I'm very interested. There may be money missing, but remember, they also have $10 million supposedly on hand. Um, they may not be reporting that, right? But some money may be missing. Just it happens, right? Cash floating around. Anybody could be victimized. Okay, so let's go and take a look again. For the next page, Parklands. Oh, so he's not always taking, right? That's an airline. So 1,005. Oh, is he flying first class? I don't know. Like or he's flying to Hawaii or something, right? Like, for that price, it should be a first class to Hawaii. I mean, you are a presidential candidate, right? And you are a candidate, so I guess it makes sense. Lindsay Stevens, Canton Downs, Larry Sharp, $15,000. June. Okay, we're gonna start. I swear he got paid recently. He's getting paid 15,000. Oh my God. I got 12,000. That's in June. Okay. Okay, we are in June still. Don't tell me that's his paycheck. Like every 2 weeks. That would be insane. The hotel got quite a bit. GoDaddy Gavin the Becker again. Oh, this is for security services. Interesting. So he's actually paying the Becker money goes in and out. Right? Expense reimbursement, 68,000 again with 64,000. That's an interesting split right there. And also remember that I think Becker is also doing some kind of like yeah, he did do security stuff. I remember looking that up. Right? Even for like high end stuff like Secret Service and stuff. So he was really kind of up there. A car rental, 6,000 for publishing. Okay. 1631 digital. Could be anybody. Okay. I want to start seeing some. Oh, is this million? Less thousand. Okay. I want to get some $1 million purchases. What else that? Okay. Interesting. So we're still in June. So maybe it's just monthly. We're about to see. We're going to go to May, and then we're going to see if those numbers pop up again for Sharp and for West Gilmore, right? Michael Caine. Yes. Okay. June. All right. I did see him earlier, so we're going to start really keeping track, right? Has Larry Sharp run for president? I think he ran for mayor. I'm not sure. Okay. Uber, AT&T. Now I should try to be understanding of Larry Sharp, but I feel kind of disappointed. Okay, so in May, right, he got $12,500. So remember in June he got that as well. So he may be getting $12,000 every month. Wow. Damn, John. And Rose Angel got paid $1,000. Okay. Oh, but they said that they was paid from the wrong thing, right? So Okay. Alexandria Perez got only 300. Why is Rosanga getting so much more than Alexandra? They're like a little team, right? But I do think Rosanga does a little bit more work. I see her do more stuff. Also, her resume might be slightly better. Larry, $7,000 in May. Okay. So if there's another, that might be every 2 weeks, right? Is he getting $7,500 every 2 weeks? We're gonna go back. I don't see Bronny here. Is he hiding underneath one of these other things? Bright leaf pictures. What is this? That's probably their video editor, right? Ballot Freedom Fund, $250,000. Where is also Accelerate? Okay. HR Creative Sticker Room. Lawson LLP. Okay, those are legal services. William Sturgis's. Oh, Michael Caine again. Okay. What? Okay. Well, maybe he got paid at the beginning, right? Okay. What are we at? 1,000 to 3,000. It's taking forever. Okay, let's take a okay, Kyle. Wow. Okay. $15,000 again. Yo, Larry made a grip. Made mad money. April. Okay. John Gilmore, $12,000. Damn. Why is John Gilmore making like that's quite a bit for a monthly? 10,000. I mean, maybe he's $100,000 type of guy. Or maybe he's also doing legal work or something. I know. See, I know he also does some kind of thing. I'm undercharging, but I know he does also stuff in Albany, stuff like that. So respect to his work there. Is John doing legal work? Wait a second. National organizing. Yeah, he's an organizer. Interesting. I had emailed him several times about Nick Brown as well. Yeah. Free and equal. Okay, $13,000. Damn. That's where they got the money to make that big fancy U.S. presidential debate. But they're locking out people like us because they don't want us to actually. There's a lot of money interest. Gavin the Becker case, security services. There's a lot of money involved in people that are frustrated with the system, and they're going to throw their money at solutions that present themselves. Especially since people don't know how to do their own political activism, so they're going to rely on someone else to do it. Oh well. Hmm. Okay, let's try Prana here. Let's just speed this up, right? The people that I really care about. Let's try and no. Let's try Prana. I'm not looking for my comments. Okay. Are we back to 0 again? Okay, let's go to. We're gonna go towards the beginning too, but I haven't seen anything because probably like when the ballot access may have been paid off early. Right? When did actually Nick Bonner join the campaign? Wait a second. Rana. Okay. Has joined. Yeah. So this happened because I have my sources. exactly. He's not going to help people. Right? So he came on about November, early November of 23. Okay. That's when he's going to have to start getting paid. Okay, so we're going to keep going back. Okay. This is 24. So he was working there for a while. Okay, let's go back to the beginning, or at least November. See what's going on there. Maybe Trent got fired as well after beating up that lady, or maybe he got freed. Actually, I his indictment should be available as public record, so I'm going to look that up as well. $70,000 to free and equal. Oh my God. It is not free. It is not equal. It is paid for by the millionaires. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, 70,000. Damn. Ruth Cruise's Steakhouse, $30,000. God damn. You took everybody out to the steakhouse. Hey, that's cool. Everybody got taken out. All right. Cozy? Is that Michael? Is that Cozy? 19? Could be. Oh, he's getting paid like similar to Michael Caine. Oh, damn. Okay, maybe. Maybe it's not the Cozy. I think it's Cozy because I think he also works for them. Cozy 19. It might be, might not be. Silent partner. That's kind of sketch. And we're gonna go back to November and see what's going on. See if we can find Nick Brana. Okay. My other people sometimes also be scanning this stuff too. Yeah, $15,000. I think that's monthly. Wow, Larry, making good money as a consultant. Oh, you got this monthly. Okay. So you're going to follow orders. I get it. So when they try to cover Jimmy Dore, you cannot let that opportunity go by. So I causing problems for them. I'm telling you them right now. I'm like, yo, I've been telling people in New York, I'm like, yo, if you actually start promoting Jimmy Dore like around here, you're going to have problems. Like that's serious. Because he put me through a lot of problems. So it's not personal, but it's just the reality. It's just how things go. If I'm a victim, then other people can be victims. It's just how it goes. If you don't have to care, then I don't have to care. Just I don't want to be a hard ass, but it's just the reality of the situation. Okay, now we're in November. We should start actually to see. We should have Nick Brana pop soon. So okay, with the end of October, and I don't think at this point that you won't see what's his name, Larry Sharp with them yet. He joins later on. I do remember this timeline. So Curb, Gavin the Becker. Okay, so that's the big money spender. Okay, partial refund of 10-10 contribution. Okay, so they were just this high level security guy. They talk about fighting the deep state. I mean, maybe he is. Who knows, right? Yeah. Also, I always felt that what's his name? Uh, that Trent was a little sus. We're gonna look at his organization, Accelerate 2020, in a second. Just because someone says they're against the deep state, like that's like the perfect cover of someone who's actually deep state. You know what I mean? Just that serious. And it doesn't even have to be him directly, although it could be. There's people around, probably the deep state is around him. I would be highly surprised if not, right? Anybody who actually has power, people are going to start showing up to try to like use that for themselves, or at least influencers, or make certain things happen, prevent certain things. Meltwater, $9,000. Okay. Kathleen Solomon, Michael Caine, 5,000 again. Nico House, oh my. Nico House was involved also in the cover up. He also worked for RT News, and he's very disappointing. He was also with the Tulsi campaign. So that's when they started to mess around at this time. Yeah, I do remember that happening. John Gilmore, 12,000 again. interesting. Expense reimbursement. Okay. I mean, you're treated pretty good by this group. So I think he was the Children's Health Defense president here in New York City. So he put in quite a bit of work. Yeah, congratulations, bro. Best in the game. November, right? Okay, so we're in November, so by this time he should be getting paid. Let's take a look at Braun again. If he's not, he's hiding it under something else. Braun. Also, Accelerate should be paid at this time. Nope. What? He might be hiding under something else. Hugby? No. Alice? It could be. $5,000 at the Brooklyn Chop House. Damn. 5,000 again. 6,000, 7,000. Damn. How many times did you do events there? Justin Faust, Brooklyn Chop House again for 2,000. What are you ordering, bro? John Gilmore for 12,000 again. Okay. Okay, William Banner. I don't see Nick Bronny here at all. He definitely was getting paid though. Okay. At some point, we'll also go over the Cornell West campaign. We'll take a look who got paid there. I did see some numbers there. Some people that I know also were checking out his stuff because they people from the People's Party, there was a lot of pissed off states. There's a lot of people that Nick Brown has screwed over, and they have been contacting me, talking to me. They don't want to put it out personally. I get it, right? Yeah, you a whistleblower. You're considered dangerous. People don't really want to mess with you. It's just a fact, but it's just interesting. All right. Aristotle International. Okay, I don't see Nick Brown here at all. Disappointing. Oh well. Soho Grand Hotel, $40. That's it. Okay, we got some food or something. $1,000 for the hotel. Maybe there's a bunch of people staying there. Okay. Actually, that might have been actually Trent Poole. Yeah, Trent Poole does like to stay at the hotel. You see the Airbnb, but they changed that now. It's not the hotel. They got millions now fighting for One America PAC. They're given 75,000. They're paying out to a PAC. Interesting. Interesting. Usually the PAC pays them, not the other way around, right? Okay. Charles Alliance. Why does that sound familiar? I'm gonna look that up in a second. Justin Lee. Is this guy from New York? I think I've seen some Asian guy actually. I might see him. I wonder if I'll see him tomorrow. That's very possible, right? Actually, the Brooklyn Republican Club actually has a relationship with the RFK team, and sniffing around. If you look, you will find. Holiday Element Philadelphia. Oh, is this when he actually announced that he was running for? Let me see if I still have that email right here. That would be interesting. Yeah. I think I even have the John Gilmore. Yeah, American Value. Let's take a look. Oh, look at this, Trevor. Oh yeah, they tried to recruit me a couple times. They wanted me to write for them, but I was like, protest at Bellevue. Pediatrics. Yeah, that's true. I do have to go there. Actually, that's the one. I have testimony of huge corruption abuse going on at the CUNY system. Okay, so there was no response here. Okay, that's okay. Okay, oh yeah, because Bellevue Hospital does a lot of the vaccine stuff, right? So it's like to get that. Oh, I invited them to the. Did I invite him to there? Oh, that was not sent. Beat the corporate media. I may have. I should also look up why. Oh, okay. Corruption abuse going on in CUNY. Jen Robb. Okay, he did not help with that. It's okay. It's the protest of Bellevue Hospital. He doesn't want to get involved. Okay. That's okay. It is what it is. Hmm. Did I have another one? Okay. I know I did said something about the okay, John Duncan. Okay, oh, Children's Health Defense Org. Okay. But he actually shut that down, right? Because this doesn't work anymore. The Children's Health Defense, yeah, the president of Health Defense. I tried to put him in touch with my man, James Roguski. And James Roguski also, we he says that I'm the best on the East Coast. I appreciate that, James. Appreciate that. Okay. Who else? Oh, Trevor, right? Yeah. American Values. Okay, I think it was. Did I told someone about the when he made his announcement in I think it was before American Values when I said that for their they could have the first man freed on DNA evidence in Philly, Pennsylvania history when he made his announcement in Philly, Pennsylvania. But I was being blackballed at the time. Mechanism in Pennsylvania. Okay. Third party impact can challenge Trump's judicial hearings. Okay, so that's to a lot of people. Real cancer, real solutions. Past strike. Okay. Okay. Well, I might have because past strike likes to fight against the oh, okay. Here we go. October 7th, 2023. At an anti-establishment event, RFK stands in position to benefit from paying attention to issues that are ignored. So who do I send to? I sent to all my wrongful convictions people and John Gilmore, right? And then I said, we're working on a national plan to address the lack of compensation for the wrongfully incarcerated. We need RFK to be a champion for justice. We're also trying to get help for public housing, right? And I said, you know what, they could even just speak to Chinchilla directly or Vincent, right? Yeah. Would you consider speaking to Chinchilla Junior and Vincent more as well as Muti for an upcoming event? But a great opportunity for you to help our community to show appreciation for those that are willing to help us with our causes. Pennsylvania is an extremely important state, you know what I mean? And he was announcing that he was going to make an announcement on October 9th, which is when he decided to go independent. Yeah, before he was in the Democrat Party, right? So best of luck when RFK sits down in Philly. I gave him my love and support, but I never got any response. There's a free bus from NYC to PA, so Rev Keith, if you want to go, right? I offered to even send, but there was no, you can see, was there any response to this? There's no response, right? If there's a response, there should be a response here. But RFK's people didn't really want to work with the wrongfully incarcerated that are in Pennsylvania. They were powerful advocates, right? One of the longest wrongfully incarcerated in U.S. history with the direct connection to Mumia Abu Jamal. I have an interview here. So I've been kind of blackballed from the American values community. And I think that's because of Nick Brana. So I saw Gilmore when I went to the at Madison Square Garden, rally for Trump. They were told, the higher ups told the people working for them, and when you're being paid $12,000, I mean, what are you gonna do? Quit for me? I get it, man. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm mad. It's just sad that we can't do work together. I'm doing incredible shit out here. So, all right. I don't see Braun on the pay chart. He should definitely. Okay, let's go for one more day here. By October, yeah, by in January, he's definitely working for him, and he should definitely be on here. Maybe Nick Braun has another name. Eagle the Arm Insurance or Route 20 Productions. Could be Route 20 Productions. Let's see who this is. 4,000. That's it. Not that much. If he's getting paid monthly, that'd be 48. I don't think Nick Brown would sell for $48,000 a year. He might, but it seems low. Free and equal $115,000. Okay. Ooh, ballot access marketing. I do think this is Trent Pool. I think they're making regular payments. They said it was millions. Okay. I don't. Good girl. Wow. Is this actually by the way? Okay. Let's go to actually Nick Bonner's Twitter here. This can also help us to understand because he was actually oh wow. He has thousands of people liking his posts. He ripped off so many people. He did so much damage. Oh my god. This is Sebastian? Okay. I haven't seen Nick Braun around these events, but is he's definitely a loyal, but I don't see him really saying that he's doing any work with them right now. But he's also a what's his title again? Angel McArdle. They are working together, and Jill Stein is working with him, and Jimmy Dore here still protecting him. Make America healthy again. Okay. 7 separate generations of leadership at the People's Party identified theft and sexual abuse. He's a senior advisor. Ballot access. That's very similar to Accelerate. I think it's even possible that Tulsi put him in. Damn. Ballot access. Let's look again for Trent Pool. $10 million to this consultant. $10 million. He got $300,000, and he's a screw up. Okay, for striking a woman. Won $300,000 in March. Wrapped his hand around the woman's neck, making out for her to breathe, and then struck with a close fist, causing pain. And okay, deceased never occurred. Pool told campaigners that the event never occurred. The dude's lying all the time. Innocent of all charges. The dude's a liar. I'll tell you right up. You could see the way I confronted him in the thing. But yeah. He's never indicted or convicted of violence of any kind. Oh my God. The complaints in the Tulsi campaign were rampant. Don't make me pull those receipts because I will go back and look for them. I've done a lot since then, but this is just ridiculous. They probably said, "Oh, it's the deep state," blah blah blah. RFKJ staffers keep getting worse. Okay. Yet another. What was the last one? Okay. Tremple was introduced to RFK by Tulsi. Tulsi's the one who put him on first. Accelerate 2020, like the ballot access. Now Nick Bonner's screwing around with the ballot access. It's real shaky. Kane's personal is a compulsive womanizer. Okay. Rita Palmer was to stop Joe Biden from winning, ties to Trump, okay, and maybe President their insurrection was later fired by the campaign. He was okay. He was also arrested for fourth degree assault in Seattle in February. Yeah, this guy's not good, man. But you know why he's there? Because Tulsi's there. Okay, they gotta know. The guy's no good. Anyways, interesting. So, yeah. Oh, Hank the Tank, have you been up all night working on this? Maybe. Good morning, 12 Veils. Yusuf Salam won and will be an assemblyman. Congratulations. 39K is a lot of me. You're damn right. You know money is there. Why don't you run for an office? I might. I might. You can't. You can't then do mark money. I gotta head out. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, 12 Veils. I'm investigating because the thing is that right now I have opportunities to make myself happen because of the things that I did in for Trump. But at the top, I'm experiencing some things are getting in the way. Things have been in the way. I think now that RFK people are moving up inside the Trump community, I think that these problems are going off. So this information will be actually sent to you know, yeah. Okay, so let's make this happen, folks. All right, God bless. All right, thank you. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna end the stream now. All right, God bless. Thanks for watching.